Now let us see object and class example main outside the class. In real-time development, we create a class and use it from another class. It is a better approach than previous ones. Let us see simple example where we are having main method in another class. We have multiple class in different Java files or a single Java file. If you define multiple classes in a single Java source file, it is a good idea to save a file name with the class name which has main method. Here, student test student1.java, it is a file name. Java program demonstrate having a main method in another class. So what is the main objective here is we are going to declare that main method in Java in another class. Here we have a creating a student class. In the previous example, we have a class defining a class. For example, class student. It is an only one class. For that, we are declaring a main method, and we are calling that an object. Then we are getting the value for that particular thing. Here, what we are doing in another example. Here we have a class student that is having a two type of variables. One is int id and another one is string name. Then we are closing that class. Then again we are creating an another class. It is called as a class test student one, which contains the main method. Here this test student one only having a main method, but here the test only class that student class student having a main method. But here class student it is a one class, test student class test student one it is an another class. So public static void main string args as it is we are going to declare. Then student s1 student it is the class name. Then s1 equal to new student. New it is a keyword. New student that is it is called as a method student. What is the class name here? We are calling this class here. So new student, it is a method. Then system.out.println s1.id s1.name. So normally what will happen? We system.out.println s1 it will calls. Then s1 will go here. Then it will calls the student class. In this student class, it will we will get the id and string name. Like that, we will get the output. Normally, we have three ways to initialize the object. There are three ways to initialize the object in Java. One is by reference variable, by method, by constructor method. An object and class example initialization through reference. That is the first approach. Initializing an object means storing data into the object. Let us see simple example where we are going to initialize the object through reference variable. Here, another file name we are going to create test student 2.java class student as it is we are declaring. Then another class we are creating that is called as a test student 2 public static void main student s1 equal to new student. Then s1 dot id equal to here we are initializing the values 101. Then student name we call it as a Sonu or a Sonu. So here we are printing that printing the member with the white space. Then output we will get. We can also create multiple object and store information in it through reference variable. So what is the reference variable here? This s1.id and s1.name assigning the values and we are getting the result. Like that it is possible to create multiple student 3 and another example. These things we will see in our practical lab hours also. So far, you are able to understand, I think so, what is a class, what is object, and how we are going to initialize and how we are going to get the values through inside of the main functions and outside of the main functions, and how we are going to get the reference variables. Thank you.